All right, and with that, we are live after a week hiatus yet again, but hey, nothing wrong with that. Alright, hopefully everything is okay. Again, still YouTube stuff is so strange to me, so hopefully everything is okay. But don't want to dwell on that too much. So, who wants to go over what happened 2 weeks ago?
We
We
woke up
had
in a
a-
hospital.
We had a special guest appearance battle.
That is true.
Eleanor and Seth, in their concussed state, won a battle.
That is very true.
You do indeed be loving to see it.
And of course, the guest isn't here this week, so as we kind of like, because we ended straight after the battle, I will have to control him for like 10 seconds, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Disappears into the void. So that should be fine. All right. Are we ready to get started?
Yeah, I believe so. I have gone and done the retraining all of my Pokemon. I have healed them all. I have reset all of their initiative bonuses and move counters and hunky doodle dob dupes. I've done all that.
I should do
Fair
that
enough.
too.
All right, fair enough.
All of the things have been done.
Right? All right. So, after the battle concludes, you know, everyone that's in the room kind of claps, and there's a couple hoops and a couple of hollers and whatnot, and you hear a tap on the microphone, and the owner of the place that, of course, originally sounded very bored, seems to be a lot more animated, and he congratulates Seth and Eleanor for the victory and calls you four over to the table. Game should be unpaused.
Eleanor, you're blocking the way.
Oh, can you not walk by the chairs? You could.
I don't want to walk over chairs.
Listen, I'm
Oh, God.
concussed. I
Same
wasn't
here,
paying
buddy.
attention. You didn't explode.
The
No,
chaotic
because I don't
duo.
stand next to things that tend to explode.
I didn't choose to stand next to the thing that exploded.
Really, because there tends to be a pattern.
Oh God. So
I rolled
As-
a punch.
as you four approach the table, he once again congratulates you personally, and he kind of pulls out a wad of, well, I guess it wouldn't be a wad of cash, it would be his phone for like money transfer, and he just goes, well, as I normally never announce the cash prizes, but there's always a little bit. So first of all, here's some coupons for our drinks at 20% off. But here is 2,000 Poké Dollars each for the winners, and as a consolation prize, 1,000 for the losers.
Much appreciated, but you didn't have to call them losers.
Second place, whatever. It was a good battle.
Eleanor's gonna kind of like hit her chest and then do finger guns at Spiro while winking, being like, I got you, fam.
Nice.
And he kind of chuckles and he goes, I'm sure this battle won't prove to be any evidence of who might possibly be the new champion this year.
After doing that, Eleanor thought about the fact that she is currently wearing 3 Pokemon, and she, completely ignoring the guy, is now frantically looking down, making sure she didn't hit the Celebi or the Togepi that's just, in a baby sling on her chest. The Apom's
Right.
just still on her head.
Oh god. Yep. Alright, so of course, Bryce just kind of like scrolls through his phone as he gets the money, and he just kind of like nods and he goes, yeah, I had fun. It was nice battling alongside you, Spira, but I gotta run. I gotta go back to my hometown for a while.
What's the rush?
Well, yeah, I totally forgot to get my badge when I was up there, so kind of should do that kind of out of the way a little bit.
And this is where the players fuck over the DM by inviting Bryce to travel with us.
I
To the
mean,
north.
it doesn't fuck with me. It more like fucks with our guest who probably can't make it every week.
No, I know.
God. To be fair, he is actually going to Winterglow anyways, so he is going in that direction. All right. Anything else before we head back to the beach?
I don't think so.
No.
You enjoy your funnel cake?
Did we get funnel cake?
I
You
think
did
you,
last time.
yeah.
Yeah. Well then, yes. Eleanor did indeed enjoy her funnel cake.
So that Togepi's now covered in powdered sugar.
Roll to see if you inhale the powder.
Alright, what do you want me to roll?
Intuition.
No, obviously it's an athletics check.
No, why is it athletics?
To dodge the particles.
Alright, well, alright. What'd I do? Did I choke?
Yes.
Well, you see, I choke gracefully.
Describe how you choke gracefully.
I start to
Don't.
choke and immediately cover my face and like take the fetal position so nobody can watch me choke on my, own saliva.
So we just watch our concussed friend collapse to the fucking ground.
Yes,
Oh dear.
I'm good.
God.
I'm good.
Why is it always the YouTube streams that are the most chaotic?
Because you let me do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
That's very true. All right. Well, with that, we can go back to the beach.
There's a motorcycle on the beach, chat.
Did that get picked up in my microphone?
I heard it. It was very loud, so
Okay.
I presumed that it did. But if chat didn't hear a motorcycle, then ignore me.
I did not hear the motorcycle. Like 3 different thoughts went through my mind. We got loaded onto the beach. You said there's a motorcycle on the beach, and I'm like, wait, where? And then I saw the Manectric, and I was like, that's not a motorcycle, but I get the joke. That's funny. He. And then I was like, wait, shit. Did a motorcycle go by? Because it always picks up my motorcycle noises.
Do I want to know about the Manectric? What that possible joke is?
Well, motorcycle.
Trike.
Yeah.
Oh, trike. Of course.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You could ride it.
Fair enough. All right, yeah. So you obviously leave the battle bungalow.
Bungo!
Unga bungo.
B-U-N-G-O. 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 We were in the battle bungo.
God. So, yeah. You guys are once again unleashed upon the beach.
That's
Have
a
fun.
perfect way to, describe it.
That is you three in a nutshell.
Unleashed.
All right.
Chaos at the warp.
So, of course, as you're kind of walking around, you see that now Dustin and his Quagsire are attempting the strength machine or strength tester as the music is just kind of like automatically playing. And you know what? Just because I want to, I haven't played this music in a while. It's this one, right? Might as well. Alright. Let me make sure that's not too loud. Yeah, it should be fine. Alrighty then.
I don't even hear music. Oh, there we go.
There
I
we
thought
go.
you were gonna roll to see if Quagsire actually did it.
Oh, I will. I was just playing the music at first.
Hell yeah. Roll that athletics check. What the fuck?
Nice. So yeah, he he slams his tail down on the little button, and the bell goes off, and Dustin kind of laughs and claps, and the Machamp hands out a life orb to the Quagsire, and the Quagsire just takes it in its two flippers and just kind of immediately tries to like bite on it.
Well, we just happened to walk up on that happening, and you can Dustin 100% could audibly hear Eleanor going, "What the fuck?" And just she walks up and says, "You have one beefy boy, Jesus Christ."
And Dustin kind of turns around and goes, it's you three from before." And he kind of like runs his hand through his hair, and he goes, "Well, it is a gym leader's Quagsire after all. I taught him well."
Which one punched it and one from ours?
What do you mean?
Or Spira, which Pokemon was... Whose Pokemon... What was it? Hubris? Well, you might have a beefy Quagsire, but we got two swords.
Ooh, very cool. Yeah, man, it was a while since you guys were here. What was sure, like your second badge, right?
That's correct.
Oh man, how many badges are you guys up to now?
6.
Oh, you're almost done. Nice. So, what do you got left?
Winter Glow. And
Lockport.
Lockport. I knew that.
Ooh. Oh, so you got the hard gyms out of the way. Very cool.
Did you doubt us?
Of course not. I don't doubt anybody that comes through. I like to be supportive of trainers.
Eleanor's turning to Spira and just cups her, hand over her mouth and is like, "Why is he such a condescending prick?"
Spira just shakes her head.
Excuse my friend, she's concussed.
She shakes her head and she just goes, "It's been a long and difficult road, and we welcome all the support we can get."
And he kind of tilts his head and goes, "Huh, what? Man, what's don't mind me asking, what's up with the Pokemon you're carrying? Why are they like fidgeting around a little bit? Are they okay?
Eleanor's gonna kind of pull the baby sling up a little bit more to just hide them. It's none of your business.
Hey,
You can't just ask a woman about the Pokemon she's carrying on her chest and why they're shivering. Trust me.
Hey. I'm a part-time lifeguard here. I'm just here to look out for Pokemon. Okay?
Did you think I drowned them or something?
No, but I've seen distressed Pokemon before, so I'm just making sure.
Have you ever seen a distressed Eleanor?
No. Should I have? Did you not know how to swim?
I don't.
Yeah, fuck you. I know how to swim.
And he kind
I
of turns
saved him.
he kind of turns to Seth and he goes, "You know, it's probably a good thing then that we didn't have the gym challenge up and running when y'all were here. Of course, now we do."
Don't
But
say that.
I mean, hey, right now it's just a beach party game.
Yeah.
Certainly like your variety and challenges, even in a single league year. That's not very usual.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I prefer the sandwich fetching.
How was that sandwich, by the way? I know it was a long time ago, but
Had to have been Sandy.
Oh no, it was perfectly safe. It was good, delicious. I made sure to get another one after the battle.
I see. Well, I'm sure
And,
you have important things to do. We should actually be on our way to take care of those ones and continue.
Wait, no, this man definitely brought up the other challenge for a reason. You mentioned it's now a beach party game. What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, I mean, it's just it's like a, I don't want to say surfing contest. It's not what it is. It's like you ride on the back of a water type Pokemon. It's a water race. Just around the southern shore.
Is this something you guys are running right now?
No.
Yes.
Spirit just side
No.
eyes Eleanor. She goes, Eleanor,
What?
is now really a good time?
As this kind of goes on, of course, you know, you're still very close to all the EVs, and you hear a very like quiet, meek voice kind of speak up and go, oh, it's you three. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Then you recognize it as the voice of Shy. He's behind you.
Hello, friend.
Hello. And you can kind of see in her hand, she is like clutching a Pokemon egg. Kind of tilts her head and she goes, "It's very nice to see you three again. Are you enjoying yourself at the beach festival?"
Eleanor nods her head, not enthusiastically taking note of the fact there's literally an Apom on top of it. Yes! I just got out of the hospital and I won a battle and I got to eat funnel cake.
Oh, and she kind of her eyes kind of go wide and she goes, "Oh, are you okay?
Yes.
Was it you didn't did it have to do with a Pokemon?"
Damn, she's good.
It's written all over you, Eleanor.
It is.
I don't know why so many Pokemon around us, no explosion. Self-destruct, whatever the fuck it was.
Eleanor is looking at her arms, being like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing on me. Unless, fuck, what was his name? Tito? Unless Tito got that pen that was next to my, my hospital bed.
Oh God.
Asshole. I'll find him.
Tito didn't run on you, Eleanor.
Oh. Anyway, I'm good now. I think. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, that's very good to hear. And she kind of turns quickly to the EV lady and just goes, "Oh, right. 700 on the one with the yellow scarf, please. Yes, thank you." And she kind of turns back and she goes, how long are you three going to be here?"
We were just. She pauses and looks at Eleanor and Seth, and is just like,
Well, Eleanor just tried to get herself into a swimming race, so she's not the best one to answer. She's gonna be like, how long you want us to be here?
Are you asking Dryad or Eleanor or Sphera?
Well, I was answering out of character as to Eleanor's not the one who should be answering this because that's what she would say.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
But if no one's gonna answer, Eleanor will say that.
Fair enough.
Say that out loud.
Say it in character.
I mean, if anybody wants to answer, they are free to do so.
No.
No.
I'm just kidding. Sphera goes, "Oh, well, I thought we were planning on going to Winterglow after finding a safe place to drop off your new friends, Eleanor, but
I never said anything about dropping them off. There's no safe place.
a Pokemon Center? The professor? In fact, he might actually be better to take them in just to see what's wrong with them.
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily trust anybody with them.
Okay.
Eleanor clearly is traumatized, concussed, delirious, and also full of confidence about the fact she was sus of Ardos, and he turned out to be sus as fuck. But anyway, yeah, we should, talk to somebody about them. But I haven't given it much thought as to where to go outside of just going to see the professor. But even then, I don't know how much he would even know about this. Because it's not the same as, the Pokemon being shadowfied or whatever you want to call it.
Can we be talking about this in the open?
I mean, if it's up to me, we take them somewhere that is not, weighing us down, so to speak, and get a move on. But either way, we are going to be flying.
Flying, huh?
I can't can't drag out tokens.
Why? I haven't even. I swear I must just turn it on like immediately, even if I don't touch anything.
It might just be automatically. It might be set to start whenever
Maybe.
you start Founder.
Right, there you go.
Aha.
Oh. Nice. All right. I mean, are you? So you're just gonna hop on? Y'all are just gonna go, huh?
I mean, that's what Spira wants to do. That's what she's going to do, unless one of her friends runs off and she needs to stay to make sure they don't kill themselves somehow or get into trouble.
Fair enough. What are you two up to?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make. I would just go with them, but I've given thought as to what I want to do.
Okay.
We are in Wellborn, right?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the map. I want to go to Newake before we head north.
Go to New Wake?
Mm-hmm.
And why is that?
Because if I need to leave these in the care of someone, I want the only person who Eleanor would 100% trust, because she's kind of like not having it with humans, is Abby.
Oh, the Absol.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I will admit, unexpected, but I will, yeah. Sounds good to me. Is
Has she
that,
explain this to anyone else? Or just like, New Wake, let's go. Now.
Well, I would have given my reasoning. All right, if I need to, leave them somewhere that isn't going to, impede us from, moving forward, and also to hopefully try and figure out some shit. Eleanor will trust the Absol over everybody else.
That's fair enough.
Sounds like a plan.
fair enough.
Spira cast the fly spell.
All right, sure enough. 1 second. All right. And of course, it takes. Well, your Pokemon are pretty speedy, so instead of the week it took with the ship, it takes 2 days. And kind of as you land in New Wake, you still get that kind of like odd sense about the town. It's just always just something about it. But yeah, you are here in New Wake. I assume you guys are just gonna head straight on out to see the Absol.
Yeah.
Stupid chair. I hate it so much. It's comfortable, but yeah, broken piston's kind of annoying.
I love the fact that the village elder definitely just saw us fly over, and now they're watching us like sprint this way.
Nope, okay.
Bye, Spira.
I lost control of my token there for a second.
The girl who kept talking about feet?
What?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a callback.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
Lucy doesn't feel anything about being back home.
Lucy hasn't realized yet.
Run before Lucy realizes.
Alright. Damn it, I couldn't go off the map.
All right. So, with that, does anybody have any rope to get back down the well?
I have an escape rope, don't I?
Maybe.
I think so.
Or it should be called like utility rope or something like that. Pretty sure you have some type of rope.
I don't actually. As crazy as that sounds, I don't.
Oh.
I used TM91 flash cannon already. That shouldn't be in my inventory.
Well, I won't deal too much with semantics, so obviously.
Well, I was gonna say we could easily jump back down in and then fly back out. We know that, if we jump into the well, we're gonna land in the dreadnought water.
The water
That's
that
true.
Seth almost drowned in the first time.
No, what
Yeah,
you
okay.
do is you throw your tuba pokeball down there,
Oh god.
and he will expand and take up the entire lake, and then we just drop down onto tuba.
Just land safely on the
Expand
blubber.
Dawn Lord.
Unfortunately, I don't have tuba on me.
That is unfortunate.
All right. So you find a way down, probably just doing cannonballs, and you make your way to the chamber, which appears to still be thankfully undisturbed. And you see the Absol and the Ninetails just standing guard in front of the relic stone.
Have they noticed us yet?
Not yet, because you just walked into the room.
Full sprint. Just full sprint. Yelling,
Yes.
Abby! Arms wide open.
Yeah, because that can't end badly in any way.
He won't
And
fuck
is-
with me.
And as you kind of do that, the Ninetails kind of quickly gets up from its sitting position, and obviously so does the Absol. But after a moment of both being on red alert, they both kind of settle down a little bit as they notice it's you three.
Before they even got a chance to settle, Eleanor absolutely would have already tackled Absol.
God. And the Absol just kind of still very wary of human contact, does not seem very happy, but relinquishes and allows the hug before kind of shaking you off in a way, and he just kind of goes, what brings you three back here?
That's
Say-
just gonna point at Eleanor.
You can't hear him.
I thought he could talk out loud.
No. The way we played it was Eleanor was literally just talking to herself, and you had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
It's been
That's
too
true.
long.
I remember
Okay.
that now.
Yep. Yeah, because it was such a long conversation, and I know Vivi was like, alright, why is this thing got such a blabbermouth?
Well, anyway, he asks, what Eleanor and co are doing back here, and she's gonna go, Abby, that's very rude. You could have asked me how I've been, you haven't seen me in a while. But anyway, she's gonna, pull the Apom off of her head and the Celebi and Togepi out of her scarf and say, I don't know what to do.
And they both kind of like look at each other, and then they look back at the Celebi and they go, or well, the Absol goes, so Celebi is still here, but what happened? What, do you know anything? What did you find her?
Eleanor's gonna, talk about the abandoned. So she's gonna talk about figured out who the hell is doing all this with the shadow Pokemon, and we ended up on an abandoned ship, and then turns out Ardos is an asshole, and Absol absolutely has no fucking clue who Ardos is, but she's going off on a tangent. And he decides to, explode the boat. There's a Giratina involved somehow. And on the way out of the ship, I broke some tubes, and these guys were floating in tubes, and they're very, very sick.
Interesting. Well, we will keep them safe here, if that is what you wish, and we will see what we can do.
Eleanor's gonna, pat Absol on the head and give a cheeky grin and say, I trust you.
Yes. Well, as usual, it was nice seeing you and your friends again, but the longer you stay, the more likely for this place to be discovered. So, we will take care of these three, as I said. You three continue on with whatever you humans do.
She gives her 2-finger salute, stands up off the ground, because she was definitely just like, after tackling Absol to the ground, definitely just kind of sprawled there, sitting up, her legs in different directions, and says, aye. Do your best, and I will see what else I can figure out.
Of course. Good luck. And with that, they both kind of nod at you, and I guess you can relay as much of that information as you want to them.
Seth and Spiro over here just listening to a one-sided phone conversation, like...
So now they're walking away with the Pokemon, and Eleanor's turned around towards them. Abby's such a good boy. He's gonna take them, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
Although, I am a bit concerned by what Abby said.
And that was...
He made note too that Celebi was still here.
Right. It was trapped, yes.
Well, yeah. But, like, something clearly happened for them to be like, what happened to Celebi?
Well, remember last time you talked, he did say that, like, Celebi and, like, a lot of the legendary Pokemon
That's
kind of, like,
right.
disappeared. Yeah.
Ah, okay, then never mind. Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's-
great voice in the sky.
Of course. Yeah.
Wait, so did we ever mention to Absol like the whole dark rye thing, and then also
No.
now there's the Giratina thing?
I mentioned Garatina, didn't mention Darkrai.
I would say he would have, and that the Absol would have reacted to Giratina, but it's not. It's not a Pokemon that's typically in the regular world, right? Because it has its own like dimension.
Yeah.
So
Hell.
yeah, hell. So yeah, definitely, obviously knows the name, but yeah, didn't really like react all that much because yeah, it still has obviously has no idea what the hell's going on. All right. So what now? Now is it off to Winterglow, or is there anything else you want to do? Because it's gonna be a long trip.
Well, I think we would go. I think we would go back to Wellborn City, and then go to either Dagwood Point or Kinswood Town, whichever one, and then island hop up to Winterglow Village.
I would suggest Dagwood Point.
Which town was it that had the fossils outside of it?
I was just about to ask, how far of a journey would it be to Route 1?
I mean, that would be a really quick one, I'm pretty sure. That would be probably a day's travel, if that. Because obviously, I'm pretty bad with routes, but yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty quick route.
Well, would you guys want to pick up these pokey fossils?
Sure.
Seal.
While we're down here, we might as well.
Cool. Then we would have gone to Route 1. And there's the jaw fossil and I literally just closed it.
Also, it
And the
shouldn't be
plume
Route
ball.
1, it should be Route 2.
I don't know why I wrote 001.
Yeah, because it's, hold on, give me just 1 second. It's, this map right here. Route 002, Part 3. This was a long ass route.
If you,
Did I
on
mark it differently?
on the world map, it's labeled as 001.
Oh yeah, because I just combined. Yeah, I just combined this. Yeah, I see that. Fair enough. All right. Well, with that, obviously you do have the excavation tools. Let's see. Was there a... Right, yeah. So you already know that there are fossils there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you are able to excavate them without shattering them. So, yeah, it probably takes about an hour, but you do get both of those fossils out of there.
Oh.
Hmm?
I said woo.
Woo. Woo. Yeah, I just heard the last part, so it sounded like, oh. As if you had something else to say.
You mean I didn't have to pick which one I wanted?
Oh yeah, you get one of them, and
The other like immediately crumbles.
the wall just collapses.
Gotta
No,
Indiana
it's
Jones your way out of a collapsing cave.
no, it's more like the diamond and pearl mini game, underground mini game.
Literally.
All right. So, I assume we are off to.
Yes. Now we can go and get back to what we were doing.
Fair enough. So, Dagwood Point first, just for a hop.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the DM has decided, so.
The DM decided it because the other one doesn't have a map yet, because I don't know what I want it to look like.
Exactly.
I
It just
will
be
say,
that way.
Eleanor also at one point attached the ampharosite to Charles.
Sure. Are you able to... You're probably not able to duplicate your Pokemon, can you?
What?
As in right click on Charles's thing tab, I guess. You probably don't have a duplicate option, because that's how I do the Mega Evolutions. But don't worry about that.
Cool. Okay.
That's just more administrative stuff I will do off stream, because otherwise I would be distracted. Okay, alright, with that, it is a long and arduous journey off to Dagwood Point, but in due time, you do manage to... What happened?
I accidentally made a measuring line.
Oh.
Whoopsie.